Mayoral race, one that could make history in the country's fourth largest city. CNN's Ed Lavandera is working that story for us. Ed.
Wolf, the campaign for mayor of Houston, Texas is a tightly contested three-way race, but one of the candidates could become the first openly gay woman elected mayor of a major American city. Anise Parker is a veteran of Houston's big city politics. She served on the city council, spent the last 5 years as the controller in charge of the budget. Before politics, she worked in Houston's oil and gas industry. That's what gets the most attention. The footnote is that Parker is openly gay. She's been with her partner for 19 years, and they have 2 adopted children.
I have always stood up for the fact that I am gay, and it's part of the resume that I bring to the table. But it's just a piece of the package.
Houston voters haven't always been that accepting of gay political issues. Just a few years ago, Houston voters rejected a plan to offer benefits to same-sex partners of city workers. And 24 years ago, anti-gay candidates ran what was called the straight slate in an unsuccessful effort to unseat a mayor who backed job rights for homosexuals. Anise Parker was a young political activist then. She says the experience made her want to work harder. She became president of Houston's Gay and Lesbian Political Caucus.
Houston is a multiracial, multicultural, international city, and I think my election will send a message to the world that just kind of Houston is a city that might surprise a lot of folks.
But in a mayor's race that some have called boring, Parker is in a tight three-way contest with architect and city councilman Peter Brown.
I think that's now ratcheted up.
And attorney Gene Locke.
Our campaign is building steam.
The 3 candidates share virtually the same positions on the issues. Houston political blogger Charles Kuffner says that makes the election a personality contest.
It's kind of a matter of who do you really want in the driver's seat. I, as a voter, believe that any of the top 3 candidates would do a decent job. It's a question of which one do I think, will do the best job.
None of the candidates are expected to get a majority of the votes on Tuesday, which means this race is headed into a runoff. And the top 2 vote getters will face off again in December. Wolf?